Hi, Sherry. You working today? Hi, Cherie. Cherie and Sherry. Kathy, I see you as well. Who else is here? Yes, hi, Kathy. See ya. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. I was like running late today because I'm working on a mega project for some family, and there was some video editing involved, and like, man, that sucks you in like nothing else. It's like, oh crap, it's lovely Lady Lump Day. I can't miss it. I think today is gonna be a glute, good morning, Casey, and hamstring burner today. Woo! Alright, still got a couple minutes. Hope everybody enjoyed that lovely weather yesterday. I sure did. It was nice. It seems like it takes about 17 months for spring to actually start in Vermont. That's it, 17 months. It's like when you're doing an exercise that you hate and like 10 seconds of it seems like 7 years. Today, if you have weights, you'll need them. Maybe a chair or a piece of furniture that you're going to be able to put your back foot up on for some split squats. And a towel. And Arkovich in the house. Good morning. I've had a lot of coffee today, apparently. See where we're at for time here. Time to get a watch so I don't have to bend over all the time and look at my timer. You're here, Anne. You are. Hi, Ashley. Good morning. I like to see this crew. We'll have to do a live version at some point when we're allowed to gather in larger groups. Is that Lisa? Has Lisa joined us? All right, amazing. Okay, so people that are joining in, some kind of elevated thing to put your foot up on would be great. So it could be a step, it could be a chair, it could be your couch. It doesn't have to be hard, it can be a squishy surface. And then if you do not have weights, you're gonna grab a dish towel. If you do have weights, then you don't really need that. All right, awesome. Barbara, happy face. Oh my goodness. Aussies are like my little doggies into joining these days. Okay, so let's get going here. We're gonna start on your backs. We're gonna have those feet slightly in front of the glutes. And you're gonna squeeze that butt. Hello, Ozzy. He does not come down here very much. You guys should feel honored that he wanted to make a brief appearance in this workout. Good. So squeezing the butt as you come up, focusing on as you come down. Can you have your lower back and your butt hit at the same time? If your butt's hitting way before your lower back, then you probably have an arched back as you're coming down. So see if you can get that lower back to touch around the same time. We're going to do a couple more of those. Excellent. And then let's bring the arms out and roll the one side and then the other, just getting that back warmed up. Excellent. All right, good. Let's hug one knee into your chest and then the other. So other leg reaches out nice and long as you're hugging in. Woo-hoo. I needed this. I needed a good stretch here. All right, excellent. I'm gonna go into my favorite here. Gonna bring your right leg out straight. If you can, your bottom of your foot will touch the floor. And you're gonna rock back for a moment, butt to heel. Come forward, the same leg that's extended, that arm, that hand comes to your head. You're gonna twist, looking up at the elbow, come back, and repeat. We're gonna do about 5 of these. Should notice a little bit more range of motion with each rep. And then let's do the other side. Reaching out, rock back, come forward, hand on head twist, rock back, come forward, hand on head twist. And I want you to look at that elbow as you go, opening up that chest to the wall next to you. Good, nice. Excellent. Hi, Mary Ellen, good morning. All right, so we're gonna do a reverse lunge, step back with the right foot. Arms are gonna go out. You're gonna twist over your left leg, come forward, back down. Left foot steps back, arms up, twist over the right leg, and back down. So you're twisting over the front leg as you go. Starting to get those legs warmed up. Woohoo. Let's do a couple more on each side. Good. One more on each side. So you can keep your hips square as your body moves. Excellent. All right, now we're going to step to the left. Big lunge, arms up, and then the other side. Good. Keep that chin tucked, pull those shoulder blades back, pushing off that heel as you come up. And let's get in a few squats, because why not? And then I am going to discuss the beginning of our workout. Okay, so pay attention to your options here. Do the right choice for you. If you have a piece of furniture, chair, couch, coffee table, weight bench. Now, as you set up for this, a lot of people set up with their foot too close. Look at me. I can't really go down very far. So make sure you're in a good spot so that you have room to drop down. Ideally, your hips even with your knees. All right? With your knee that's forward. So if you find you're in the wrong place, put that foot back down, adjust. And then just a little tip when we switch sides, keep that foot here, don't move it, and bring that foot right even, and then you'll know you're in the right place. We can have weights for this or no weight. And if you find your balance too hard to have your rear foot elevated, we can do it just like so, split squat. Remember, weight should be in the heel of that front foot. That heel shouldn't come up, and we shouldn't be rocked way back. I do like to just slightly hinge forward. So you see how my back just has a little angle over that front thigh? Not like melting over it, but just a little angle. We're going to do a minute. You're going to switch halfway through. And then after that, we're going to take, if you have weights, you're going to use them. And we're going to do a 1.5 rep deadlift. So, hips push back, dropping to the shins. Now, squeeze your butt, come up a little bit, back down, squeeze your butt, drive your hips forward all the way up. So it's 1.5 reps. And we're going to go slow on this. But it's very important that you focus on that squeeze here and coming back up. Because if you're loose in that lower half of your body, guess what part of your body you're going to use? You're going to come up with your lower back, all right? So these suckers need to be active, okay? They ain't going to squeeze themselves. If your weight's really light and that feels too easy for you, you're also welcome to do a split stance and switch halfway through. I'm going to do the double weight version today. All right, awesome. 4 rounds of that today. I feel like this is going to be hard. We'll see how this goes with the split squats. I'll let you know halfway. And go. Good, so that chest is up. There's just that slight hinge. Pop. Nice, we're about halfway through on this leg. Woo! Almost lost my balance there. Let's do one more rep, and then bring that foot even with the other one. Step back. If this first set you feel like all you're doing is keeping yourself from falling over, put your back foot on the floor instead of up. Want to make sure we're getting the most out of the exercise. You have 10 more seconds. 5 to go. And good. All right, sorry for no sound on the bell. We have a 20-second break. And we're doing those 1.5 rep deadlifts. Couple tricks here. Keep the weights right close to your legs. If you have a kettlebell, you can go between. Hips go back. Squeeze the butt part way up. Come back down. Squeeze. Drive the hips forward. You should feel a stretch in the back of the legs. We need to keep active in the upper back. Really making sure those shoulder blades are pulled back. Woo! Halfway. Great job. 20 seconds. If this little 1.5 reps is tough on your back, you can keep it to just a regular deadlift. Squeeze in the butt. And good. All right. We're going back to split squats. All right, there we go. Now my bell's on. All right, let's get that back foot up so we're ready. And go. Let's go for range of motion here. I want you to go a little lower than you really feel like going. Because you know, there's that range of motion that you feel like doing, and that range of motion that you know you need to be doing. One more. All right, other side. Right into it. More seconds. Good job. All right, excellent. Switch. Rest, sorry. Why aren't these? You gotta love technical problems. Okay, deadlifts. Keep that chest up. Squeeze that butt. Nice job. I'm gonna have to drop my weight on the next one. We're doing great here. 15 more seconds. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Finally got that bell going. Good morning, Lynn. All right, split squats are next. Set number 3 of these. We're doing 4. I'm gonna do my left foot first. So I do that. Good. Now that I'm in the swing of things, I'm gonna up my pace a little bit. Got my balance. Still going down low. Getting about 10 in on a side. It's okay if you're getting less. Switch sides. "15 seconds. Chest up. Drop low. Nice job. And good. All right. Little break here. Got 20 seconds. If you're not having any weights or if your back is aching, glute bridges are going to be your option. All right. Okay. Here we go. Weight in the heels. Push back. Squeeze and up. Brace those abs. My hamstrings are burning. Halfway. Helps if you kind of focus on your arms, staying in tight to your body. Don't let them come out in front of time. Those weights should be right next to the legs. And remember, those hips should physically move backwards. Awesome job. All right. We have one more set of all these. Woo-hoo. Let's get ready. Five seconds. Get situated now. Good. Drive through that heel of that front foot. Knee can go just barely forward, just a little. That's pretty standard. And switch sides. Good job. "15 seconds. Make these your best reps if you can. 5 more seconds. All right. Little break here. If those deadlifts are aching your back, it's okay to do glute bridges here. For that last set, we're going to skip the pulse, so we're just going to deadlift, okay? Hips go back, drive forward. Focusing on that squeezing of the butt. Nice. Big squeeze at the top. Great job. We're about halfway. 15 seconds. Almost there. And good. All right, nice job. First circuit is over. Take a little break, give yourself a little stretch, maybe a little child's pose. No, we're gonna stick with that. All right, next. It's okay if you don't have any weights here. If your legs get tired too, you can always drop your weights and do these next couple exercises without them. So we're going to be doing, I'll demo this without any weight, a curtsy lunge. So that back foot goes behind, but make sure that you don't shift this way and that your knee doesn't go that way. So think about that front leg, knee, and shin being perfectly upright. You're going to drop down, come up, and then a little lateral kick. Down, up, like that. Make sure that kick isn't forward, it's sideways. It's okay if you're tight and it's just a little pulse, all right? And we'll switch halfway through. If you have weights, it's just a little adjustment when you go to do the kick. So you'll step down, you'll come up, and then you kind of have to move that weight a little bit out of the way. It's going to go in front of you like that. And then after that, we're going to be going for a deadlift. And then we're going to go, or excuse me, a lunge. And then we're going to go into a single leg deadlift. Step back up and then back down. That back foot can stay on the floor if you need it to. All right, those are our 2 exercises. We're only going to do 3 rounds of that one. Okay. All right, so first is the curtsy lunge to lateral shenanigans. 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes behind, tap in the middle, up. We'll switch halfway. Hi, Cassie. So that leg you're standing on is going to start to get tired. Once again, really okay for these if you don't have any weight. They are tough. Let's switch sides. Stand on the right foot. And then up. Good. Got a little bit of balance in both of these here. "15 seconds. Nice job. All right. For me, it's a lot of grip. Hold on to these 15s that whole time. Give your hands a little break. I'm going to start with my left foot. We're going to go 5 seconds. So, right foot goes back, drop down, bring it even with the left, shift back of the hips into a single leg deadlift, back to the middle. Step back, we're going to stick with that same side for half, and then we'll switch. Good, let's switch sides. Remember, you can keep that toe down if you want. Push the hips back, come back up, lunge, and into that deadlift. 10 more seconds. All right, great. 1 round down, 2 to go. Hi, Mandy. Cassie. All right. Curtsy lunges. I'm going to start on my right foot this time. Drop back with my left. Up. Side kick. We want that side kick controlled. So you want to get there and be kind of like, do your best to keep it controlled. Be kind of a burning in that leg I'm standing on. Other side. Left, right foot drops behind, and then up. Good, 10 more seconds. And good. All right. About halfway through here. Give my hands a little break. All right, this time I'm going to step back first with the left foot. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. Into the single leg deadlift. Back down. As always, on the deadlifts, or on the lunges, I really encourage you to try to touch the floor with that back knee. It's the only way to know that you've gotten that full range of motion. All right, switch sides. Squeezing that butt as you come back up from the deadlift. Ten more seconds. All right. Nice. Take a little water break here. We got one more of each left. You guys are doing a great job. All right, whichever foot you want to start with. I'm going to start with the right going behind and then up. I really like these opportunities to focus on just half of your body instead of rushing through a full body workout. If anyone's struggling with these curtsy lunges, just squat instead, and then you can still go for your side raise. Woo! I'm glad it's the last set. Switch sides. Keep that chest up on that lunge. Good. These are almost done. Keep them clean for this last set. 10 seconds, couple more reps. Last rep, down, up, lateral raise, good. Taking out my butt. Well, the hips a little stretch here. All right, last set of these lunges to deadlifts. I'm gonna stand on that left foot first. Right foot steps back. Coming up, I'm gonna do the version with my foot down for this last set. Remember on that deadlift, you're not just folding forward. Physically push your hips back. Just like if you have your groceries in your hand and you can't close the door, you have to push your butt back in order to close the door with your butt. All right, other side, lunge, push the butt back and up. Good. So remember, it's just a fold forward, it's not a fold forward. And there's always a soft bend in that front leg. We have 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, awesome. Good job, that circuit's done. We're gonna move to the floor for a little glute and core action. I gotta switch my timer. Okay, for the time being, if you want to give yourself just a little stretch for your hips, let's just spend a second or two in pigeon pose. That was a lot of glute med, piriformis shenanigans there. This can be a nice way to release those a little. And let's switch sides. That feels nice. And then I'm going to demo the exercises for the last circuit here. And then go ahead and rock back into a child's pose and reach your arms out. I'm going to move my bench out of the way, so feel free to stay in that child's pose if that's feeling good. Okay. So your first exercise, you are going to have your feet together and your knees out when you do this. And then you're going to bring those heels a couple inches away from your glutes. And we're going to squeeze the butt and then drive the hips up, drop back down again. So try not to really try to get up very high. There's no extra bonus for getting higher. It's better to keep that neutral spine and have a smaller range of motion. And when I'm coming down, I'm not just relaxing. I'm really just tapping down and coming back up again. All right? Next, you can do this with or without a weight. You're gonna bring your arms up. I'm gonna come up into a glute bridge. Right leg comes up in the air. So I've got both my hands and one leg up. I'm gonna stay in the air, and my arms and my leg are gonna move away from each other and then together. Okay? Away from each other and together. And we'll switch halfway on that. And then the next thing we're gonna do, you can do this plank from either your hands or your elbows. And then you're gonna come up into a side plank, and then back to the middle, and then up into a side plank, back into the middle. If that's too hard, you can always just stay in a regular plank. Oh, nice. Ashley and I are twinsies. Yay for Athleta. Okay, so those butterfly bridges are first, all right? So, heels together. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeezing your butt as you come back up. Come up and down. So on these, you're going to feel your butt. You're also going to feel your inner thighs a little bit too. You know, the chub rub spot. No thigh gap here for me. I think that's physically impossible for my body. You can't see the timer very well. 15 seconds. Nice. Make sure you're not resting when those butt cheeks hit the floor. They're just lightly tapping and going. Again. All right. Grabbing your weight if you have one. We're going to rise up through both feet. Let's pick up your right foot so your left heel is planted. When that belt goes off, we're going to move them away from each other and back up. It doesn't have to be a big range of motion. You want to feel those hips, and you want to make sure that they stay square. So if you lower down and you feel your whole body shift to that right side, then you're going to want to reduce your range of motion. All right, coming up through the right heel, left leg goes up in the air. So this is glutes. This also abs. Those are working when you pull that leg up. Nice job. All right. And the plank to side plank is next. I'm going to do mine from my hands because I feel like it. I like to move slow and controlled through these. Shoulders and hips move together. We got 20 seconds. You're just holding a plank if this is too much. Make sure that hand is right under the shoulder. You got 5 more seconds. All right, great. Back down to the butterfly bridges. This is where I get to see all the cobwebs in my ceiling. All right, we're up. Back down again. With everything here, we're trying to do a slow and controlled motion here. We're not just jerking yourself up in the air. We want to be slow and controlled with our air humping movements. That is what I inappropriately call these bridge things. We've got 15 more seconds, especially on that way down. Can you keep those knees apart as you come down? Nice and controlled. 5 more seconds. And last one. Good. All right, if you have a weight, you're grabbing it. Laying back down again. That weight's going to go up over your shoulders. We're going to go up into a bridge. Let's bring the left leg up. And we're going to move the leg and the arms away from each other and bring them back together. So you'll be extended. And then both the arms and the left leg are up. And then alternating. Halfway. Other leg up. Good job. 5 seconds. Good. All right. Going back to the plank to side plank. I'm going to demo the elbow version for you if you prefer, if your wrists are cranky. This version is going to be a little bit better. So everything is the same. This one is really easy to push your shoulder first and leave your hips and then twist. So remember to keep them together, especially on the way down. Let's slow down the way down. Let's see if we can take 3 seconds to get there. Good. Yeah. I like that slow, eccentric. Nice. All right. One more round of the butterflies. Heels are together. Whew. I like this laying on my back thing, this resting part. And go. Nice job. It's the last set of these. If anyone wants to get extra ambitious, you can always throw a weight right under your hips. Dumbbell or kettlebell. I'm doing just fine this way. 15 more seconds. 5 to go. All right. Glute bridges. Up on hips up. Let's bring that right foot up this time. And go. And one thing that people do, they're missing out on their core if you bend your elbows. So remember to keep those arms straight here. That's one of those little sneaky ways that your body decides to cheat. And it's definitely adding, switch sides, a tricep burn, but we're trying to hit the abs. So you need to keep those arms straight. All right? You know if I'm talking to you. You know you're doing it. 5 more seconds. Good. Last plank to side plank. Let's keep going with that slow return when we come back down. If you're on your hands, wrists are under shoulders. If you're on your elbows, elbows are under shoulders. We're going to come up, and then we're going to go down slowly. Good. Up, and down slowly. That's tough on the shoulder too. Really forces you to push away from your hand to keep that shoulder engaged. If you're just hanging off the tendons and ligaments in your shoulder, it's going to be painful. So really try to push yourself away. And good. All right, awesome. Whew, okay. That is over. Good job. And we've got a finisher, of course. All right, so I'm going to get a little drink of water. Whew. For this one, we're going to do 30 seconds of some kind of hinging movement, 30 seconds of a squat, 15 rest, and we're going to repeat that 5 times. So, hinging movement options are, do I have my kettlebell there? Yes. Kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing, right? You also can do a deadlift. Looks like this. And then if you have a towel, this version is going to get your heart rate up more than the deadlift. So if you're looking for that like heart rate up thing here, we're going to go down, slam that towel. All right, so those are your 3 options for hinge. Swing, deadlift, or towel slam. All right, and then I'm going to give you 3 options for squat pattern. All right, we've got squat jumps. We've got a weighted squat. And then we have a body weight squat. All right, you're also welcome to start with the harder version. And if you get tired, you know, like if you're jump squatting and you get tired, you can drop down to like a body weight squat. So I encourage you to try the harder version, start with it, and drop down if you need to. All right, I need my kettlebell. I'm just going to use that for this whole thing. And remember, it's 5 rounds. So swings, deadlifts, or towel slams. 3, 2, and 1. Halfway. Good. Right into squats or jump squats. I'm keeping the weight here. Keep that chest up. Try not to have a break at the top. We got that, like, you know how you do that. You stop at the top, take a little second, survey the land. All right, first round down, 4 more to go. We're going back to the hinge movement. Swings, deadlifts, or towel slams. On the swings, this is coming from your hips. This is not coming from your arms, all right? So let the weight fall till it's about to hit you, and then push your hips out of the way, and then drag them forward. All right, so play chicken with that weight. I want it to fall, I don't want it controlled. Good, into the squats. 1 rep right into the next. Are you dropping as low as you can? Can you drop a little lower? Are you stopping at the top? Can you go right into it? 5 more seconds. All right, good. 1 round down, 2 rounds down. Heart rate's up. 3, 2, go. If you're getting tired and you're swinging, feel free to go to deadlifts. We're working on the back of the legs and the butt. Both the deadlift and the swing. Keep that chin tucked. Keep that neck long. Try not to look at me. You know what to do at this point. 5 more seconds. And we're gonna go right into those squats. Breathing out as you go up, in as you go down. All right, 3 rounds. I like how a fast weighted squat can get your weight up or your heart rate up just as much. And go. As a jump squat sometimes. So you're able to get that conditioning effect without hammering on your joints or peeing your pants, which is something to consider. Squeeze the butt, drive the hips forward. These are things that I just remind myself too. If I had to go right into those squats. Round 4 here. You guys are doing great. Keep that chest up. I like to keep my weight up by my chin or even my nose. 10 seconds. Don't let your weight drop down to your chest like this. Keep it up. That's your abs. All right. 1 more round. Whew. Let's pick up the speed and intensity for this final round. And go. Even if you're deadlifting, you can drag the hips forward. Halfway. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Squats. Chest up, hands up. Drop that butt. Squeeze as you come up. 10 more seconds, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, Okay. So if you have something to balance off of, we're going to grab your foot. If you can't quite reach, you can stick your hand in under your shoe, or you can use a towel if you can't quite get there. All right, I'm gonna hold that. Try to keep that body long. Keep the knees lined up with each other. We don't want that knee you're holding, knee of the side you're holding to come forward. And let's switch sides. All right, great. We're gonna drop down onto the left knee. Right foot is forward, left toes tucked under. Feel free to fold your mat over or kneel on a towel. And then we're gonna bring that left arm up. Ooh, you guys are gonna be exposed to very white belly. Good, and we're gonna twist away, twisting towards that right side. And then what you're gonna do, staying with that right foot forward, you're gonna come onto that heel and sit back a little bit. So we're stretching the hamstring of that front leg. Little bend in that knee, and remember to shift your hips back. All right, great. Bring your left foot forward. Tuck your right foot under. Bring your right arm up and twist, making a little C with your body. Feel that stretch through your back, all down the side of your body, into the front of your leg. You can untuck that right toe. You're going to bring that left heel forward, and you're going to fold forward. Getting the hamstring. All right, let's bring the other foot back. You can either keep those knees hip width, or you can bring your feet together, bring your knees out a little bit. Let's rock back onto the heels, and then reach those arms long. Take a deep breath. Feel your stomach expand into your thighs. And then exhale. Let's do one more breath. And then we're going to go up into a downward dog. Feel free to bring one heel up as you push the other toward the floor. And then the other side. And then drive both heels down. Push your chest towards your thighs. And then let's walk the hands to the feet. Let's hold those elbows for a moment. Let the shoulders and the neck loosen up. Let's look one direction with the head and then the other. Roll those shoulders around. And then let's come up. Stretch the chest out. Power pose. All right. Thank you guys for joining me for leg day. And we got some HIIT tomorrow. And we got Justine on Friday. Oh, and this afternoon at 12, if you're looking for some lunchtime entertainment, Justine and I are going to talk about the pros, cons, and contraindicators of counting calories. So do you count calories? Do you think it's a bad idea? Think it's a good idea? You're going to find out how Justine and I feel about it. So have a great day.